A very good day today, and welcome to another video. My name is James Cooper from Raw and Uncut Management, and today I'm going to be talking about Mr. Josh Cahill, one of the flight reviewers on YouTube, and his most recent video on YouTube about Air India Express. All I can say, Josh, I would say I am a fan of yours. I would say, out of all the reviews that I watched, I think that is your best one. Okay, so basically you are in an Indian airport and you're flying to Singapore on a low-cost airline, Air India Express. Many of your Indian viewers suggested this, but be cautious. So you, being sort of the adventurous person, had to go. Economy class, you booked everything online. You even did your ordering your food online. When you got on the aeroplane, the seat on the back was actually really small. It was a bit smelly at the back because of the whatever with the toilets and the hygiene. The airplane was a little bit moldy, and some food was left over there from maybe a flight from 5 years ago. The flight was 4.5 hours, and then the food came that you ordered, and basically it was awful. And you did it in a very polite way. But then you actually did it in a positive way, that you told the cabin crew came up to you and said, it's great that you're videoing, but please don't do the passengers or the crew unless you ask permission first of all. And wow, that's fantastic. So I thought for a 10-minute video that you did, it was really good, because that's what people are really looking for. And I wish more of the I wish more of the flight reviewers would be like that, and that should be like the golden example that you got on the airplane. It wasn't the best in the world, and you gave a really honest reviews. This is how it is. Maybe on other airplane is different, and maybe it's a lot better, but the crew that you were talking about seemed to be really good. The flight was okay, the food was awful. So you're hoping that Air India Express would actually start to improve their food. The thing that I thought needed to be added is that you didn't actually go into the toilet on this trip. I know the smell was like, whoo, a little bit smelly, but I think you should have gone in there and reviewed that a little bit as well. And also, because it's a low budget airline, the in-flight entertainments for 4 hours on an aeroplane, what do? You can read the in-flight magazine for about an hour. Sorry, this is my cat, Josh, if you want to see that. She's just up here. What do you want? Did you want to talk to Josh? No, or you want to bite me? Okay, then come down there then. All right. There is no in-flight entertainment, so I would say make sure that you downloaded a movie or two on your mobile phone or your tablet that you could watch, because otherwise you're just going to be bored. The sunrise was absolutely brilliant on your video, good photography there. Sometimes the sound, because of where you're sitting behind the engine, couldn't hear it, but then you changed over to your handheld microphone, something like this, and then you put it close to there so we could hear you a lot clearer. They're only my negative comments, but I'm just doing, as you could say, I'm a perfectionist in that way, a lazy guy, but I like things to be perfect. So, but in general, I think it's the best one. If I compare it to some of the other aviation experts, I'm not going to mention any of their names, it seemed to have a natural feel. Some people say to me that some of the other flight reviewers are irritating. They only do business class, and then you can only find out that they do business class because they say they're a luxury travel expert. Yeah. You told us I think you told us the cost of the cost of the flight, so well done for that. So for people who do travel from India, especially to, let's say, Thailand, Malaysia or Singapore nowadays, which is growing in numbers in that destination for tourism and also business, it was a great review, because a lot of people want to spend money on the hotel or the tourist attractions while they're there. Singapore, it costs an arm and a leg, so you want a cheapo flight to get there. So that's good. So well done, Josh. I'm very impressed. So I've labeled this video, Josh Cahill, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Job well done. I think is going to be my title. I possibly may change it, but that's the idea. Have a happy day, everyone. I would ask you to subscribe and to share and to comment and to hit the notification bell to see when a new video comes out. Again, I don't just do flight reviews. If the videos I've done this week has been about a Cambodian cultural village, and I did the shows. I went to a barbecue restaurant here in Siem Reap, Cambodia, and before it was really good, but now it's like awful. I do videos like that. So please do have a look at some of my other videos, not just the flight reviews, because at the moment I'm just doing it from my home and I'm not doing any major flights. But if there is an airline who is willing to pay for the flight, and I will be like Josh and give a really good review, thorough, and for a guy who seeks perfection, you could say, and is it value for the money you get? For example, I did a trip on Air Asia last year. Was it last year? It was last year when I went to Siem Reap to Phuket. The whole experience was, can I say, awful, 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 awful. The check-in, the scam that they do for paying extra money for the seat, because I went with my girlfriend. The self-check-in in Phuket, I wanted 3 baggage tags, they only gave me 2, so I had to recheck that in. The cabin crew on Air Asia on that particular flight, or those 2 flights from Siem Reap to Phuket, Phuket to Siem Reap, Cambodia, was like, I did a video about it and said not to fly with them. Again, that was just my opinion. So I do them occasionally, but not obviously as much as the flight reviewers. So, but if an airline is willing to do it, or if a company is willing to sponsor me to do this, then I'm very happy to do the trip, and I will be like Josh and go through every single detail. As you could say, like Jeremy Clarkson when he drives a brand new Lamborghini and says, oh my God, this is the worst car in the world. That's who I am. Have a happy day, everyone. I'm out of here.